Welcome to another £1,000 mega hunt. Will Liz do the biz? We've got £500 or £2 from Liz. Or will it be another superb hunt because we've got £500 worth of £2 from Sue? Let's do Liz first. 25 wonderful bags, 10 coins in each. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if we have another excellent hunt like we did. We've got a commemorative to start with in the first bag. And £1,000 mega hunt in episode 2, sorry. And if I do remember, that was a pretty good hunt. We're on to episode 4, 500 and 500, just episode 4. We've only had 3 episodes, bottom row is already complete. Let's see if we can attack it. Let's see if we can make a dent in the top row, the gold and the silver finds. And of course, if there's any swap outs or anything like that. I will, of course, be looking for swap outs. I'll be looking for errors, oddities, foreign coins, anything like that. So errors, wrong edge inscriptions, rotated, double dies, so it looks like a coin has been double stamped, fried eggs, little bits of grizzle and malt and little bits of doof and danglers on, well, I call it cud, but if it's at the very edge of the coin, cud. A little bit of extra metal, a little bit of an extra splodge. There's a fake. I'm looking for them as well. I think we're doing all right for fakes, to be honest, although it is a different year. Yeah, we'll just bypass that fake. I think. How many fakes do we want? We've got 2 good ones. We've got a good one and a bad one, as it were. So a really good fake and a really bad fake. I think that'll probably do us. You could argue you've seen one fake, you've seen them all. That's not true. People collect them. They do come in many different years. I seem to get 2015 and 2011 years fakes, but definitely lots of different years. Different like portrait of the Queen on there. The wrong portrait of the Queen for the wrong kind of other side, because obviously the fakers aren't too bothered. That's a histories and not a swap. So we're not doing very well, are we, Liz? This is not a very good start, but hey ho, another commemorative coming up. Charles Dickens. So if you give me, I will restack them to the side because these need to go back into the bank. Yeah, Charles Dickens, surely. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, nowhere near it. Charles is very kind of mucky there. I like to do these versus videos. I'm sure neither of them are really bothered. They're certainly not competing against each other. I just think it's interesting. 2 different post offices, 2 different jibs. Just adds a little bit of fun to the proceedings. Right, we've got a skull there. The age description is correct. Looks quite shiny, or shinier. No, yeah, that's a swap because that side is. She's got some marks around kind of the bottom left and bottom right as you look at it, which is not unusual at all for any coin, any £2 coin dated 2015 or 2016. They get this kind of black ring around the edge. I believe it's something to do with the grease on the die. That's the word anyway. So when the bit of grease gets on the die, it stamps the coin, and it stamps the bits of metal together and puts an imprint of Her Majesty and whatever reverse. And a little bit of grease burns on because it generates a lot of heat when you're getting pounded at that kind of velocity. Proper pounding. Anyway, I tell you what, Liz, this is that bad. I might even be able to bloody cut the video here. It's not. That's had a bit of a hard life. Has that been into some water? I might have to, Liz. I might have to ditch you here. Maybe not. Maybe there's a small bit of a ditching. So we have got a silver find. We've got one, nice one. Liz, I thought that was going to be pretty garbage. To be honest, I wasn't really feeling that, but we have got Robert Burns. We don't have it. Silver find, 3.2 million. Should old acquaintance be forgotten around the outside? We have got one for the mat. Nice one. Right, that's a £500 bag done, the first half over. I want to say it was pretty rubbish because there was only 3 commemoratives found there. But they're a decent 3, and also found an error coin. So let's start with the least decent of the 3 in terms of I have got that one, but it is a swap out because it's in nice condition. Apart from, I mean, there's that ring marks around that grease dye marky heat mark, if you like, but the one I've already got has got the same and a bit of extra blodge on that S there. So it's generally, so we do have a swap out, which is great. This one is definitely a plum, but it's mucky and not a swap out, although it's a hard one to really call, but there's just a little bit of extra muck on the kind of right hand side there. If it was a clock about 2 o'clock, just on the O of London, so I won't be swapping it out, and I don't think I'll keep that either. I just don't think it's worth keeping. I'll be putting that back into circulation. Another swap, Trinity House, serving the Mariner. This is a swap out, not in bad condition at all. Certainly better than that one. Not that that's too bad, but it is definitely better. So there's a swap out, and I do have an error coin. 2010. You might think a bungle. Is it a double die obverse where you get the double stamps because you can get that? No, it isn't. It's a very, very slight little rotation. You just see how the queen should be exactly there, but she isn't. If you turn it over, it should be the middle of the date, and the date is here. Look. So let me just zoom in a little bit because it's only very, very, very slight. Probably not worth bothering about. Very, very little extra value. So the queen should be in the middle of the 1 and the 0 and the 1. So it's 2 0 1 0. It should be after the first 0 and before the first 1. And if I rotate it very carefully, you can see she's just over here. So a very, very slight, nothing really to write home about, but an oddity all the same. And I'm going to put that on the whatchamacallit, on the oddities and foreign coinies section. Right, shall we, without further ado, get straight on to Sue's bag? Let's see. Yes, let's do it. Let's go. So we get him out of the bag. Right, so let's see whether can Sue do any better. What did we have? Two swap outs. And shiny, God, I love it, like a bloody magpie. 2 shinies, no, two swap outs, and 1 for the mat. So I tell you what, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as it felt going through. So I'll need to take a big chunk out of that. I will do a bit of editing. There's a Richard Trevithick. Not a swap. I can see quite quickly that it's not in great condition. Ah, yes, we've got some nice little bag of fun stuff, as Master Dan Temple would call it. Not a full bag. That was a Florence Nightingale. Won't be a swap. Oh, that's a possibility of a swap. 2007's abolition, or the act of the abolition of the slave trade. So in 1807, the Parliament passed an act to abolish slavery. Is it? Ooh, now it looked better at first glance, so the one I put them together, maybe not. Let's see. Ooh, the queen side's definitely better. Yeah, I'm going to swap it just. I'm sure with it being such a highly minted coin, we'll get plenty of opportunity to swap that as the episodes go on. That's the comedies. Found that obviously in the first part and swapped it out. And I could see it had a bit of muck on, so that will not be swapped. Ooh, these generally seem to be a little bit better condition. That's the other thing about the first bag. There was a lot of grimy coins as well. So I just wonder whether sometimes it's just one of those things. And I'm not complaining. Boy, have I had some, or have we had some super hunts in the £2 series, that's for sure. And then other than that, shiny 2000 there. So we'll check everything for rotations and errors and everything once I'm done with part 2. That'll be tacked on to the end of this video if there is any. So yeah, that's there's a nice shiny Kitchener as well. Looks right, some shiny too. Yeah, these two I've got a much better feeling about this one. A Charles Dickens. Right, let's see what we can do in terms of. Oh, where am I at? See what we can do in terms of Kitchener. We're definitely swapping Kitchener. He's got a bit of muck there. Oh, I didn't check. Oh, no, just checking it. You don't want it to have £2 there. No, it's a swap. It's a swap, look. And you can see that, but I can see it here. It's got less muck on this one. Checking the edge inscription. Nice, sweet, and Charles Dickens. No. Charles Dickens, very common. 8.1 million. Only worth 2 squids. And I suspect it'll only ever be worth £2 because it's not a particularly desirable coin. Lots and lots minted. £2 aren't exactly the McDaddy of the coin collecting world. Although it's a bloody clever coin. The face of Charles Dickens made up of the titles of his novels. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Yes. Hey. Say, anything Liz can do, Sue can do better. Sue can do anything better than Liz. Sorry, no offense. Liz definitely doesn't watch. She's definitely a no-nonsense kind of gal. She would not be interested in coins. But we have got the Magna Carta, the Foundation of Liberty, a silver fine. Oops, certainly over face value. Maybe not by a great deal. £4 maybe. It's in nice condition though. So yes. So even I mean, I've got to get in perspective, I suppose. I'm going through £1,000. But even a hunt which doesn't feel so good is still an absolute cracker, really. I mean, two silver fines. I have to remember, I'm lucky enough to have £1,000 here. That's St. Paul's. That is not as shiny as the other one. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Still, lots to go in terms of, look at that, 2011, nice and shiny. Oh, and a nice skulls have we got. Oh, and another Kitchener, yes. This is looking the business, right. That won't be as good, we know that. That one, no, I doubt it. I doubt it, no. So I had another Kitchener, we've got a Florence Nightingale, Lady M's favourite. £2 coin. And then we've got a skulls. Edge error checks out, and it is in better condition, I think. It's so hard when you're judging the condition, whether you're going for luster, whether you're going for like cleanliness, whether you're going for consistency, but it's very subjective, and I appreciate that not everybody might feel the same way as me, but I'm swapping her out. I love the fact, I love this, oh, it's mucky on that side, but shiny on the other. No, First World War. I love the fact that this setup with the mat, it's absolutely a dream, a pleasure. There's another Trevithick. See, again, that's an example of where this is the one I've just found slightly cleaner. So it's slightly clean, it's got a little bit more shine to it, but that's consistently dirty. So that appeals more to me. You know, the full on. If you're going to be filth, you might as well fully go for it. You know, consistently around, if you know what I'm saying. But yes, I'm really fortunate to be able to go through such large numbers of £2 coins all in one go. Look at that, four things in there, 4 different ones. Let's see, we've got the United into One Kingdom, the Act of Union. That is in better condition on that side. Yeah, we've got to swap out. But yeah, I'm saying I love this format. So I can just, they're not in a plastic wallet. So they're nice and easy to get out. And you can just instantly compare. Another Army Centenary for the First World War. Comedies, definitely not. We found a couple of them and that's probably the worst of the lot. Oops, the worst of the lot. And Charles Dickens, I can see he's dirty. So if you haven't seen it, let's have a look on there. You can see the the names of his novels and short stories as well. I don't know, but yeah, brilliant. If you want to Coin Patrol, he did an excellent video on such things, including that Charles Dickens. He really went close up and showed you all the titles of the Doof and Dangler. And I'm sure if you're watching me, you'll have heard of Coin Patrol. He doesn't sneeze while he's coin hunting either. Far more professional. But yeah, we are doing the biz here. I think we've got a clear winner as well in this episode, which is Sue, because we've swapped out, but also we've got a lower minted coin. So she's already won, and that is a swap as well. One on the left's in nice condition. Just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, it just shows you what no one bag or no two bags are the same. Who knows what treasure you're going to find in these. Oh, there's a nice guinea as well. That looks nice and shiny. Are we swapping the old girl out there? The old shop and the old gilly. There's another united into one kingdom, the Act of Union. You can see that that's not a swap out. Let's have a look at the old gilly, golden guinea. I like this coin. If it was a little bit more valuable, I would keep it. But I do like it. Let's see what his condition is like. So the queen side definitely not as nice. However, I'm going with oh no, maybe not. The one I did have's got that stripe along the 2015, and that one's got a bit of muck on the top. You see where it's just discoloured around the golden bit. That is a tough call. That is a tough call. I'll stick with the original because the queen side is better. So they're about the same. Maybe that one's slightly better, but the queen side's better. Oh, I'm going to go. I will stick, not twist on that one. Yeah, and I say it's a shame it's not worth a little bit more because it would be a keeper, and I know it's a keeper for some. I think Laughter would call it a lower tier keeper. It's a phrase he would use. Right, we've got a Marconi. He plays the Mombo, has done for many, many years. Commemorated in 2001. No, that will not be a swap. I will stick with that. Oh, we haven't done an edge hunt. We need to do it. Who was it who likes the edge hunt that reminds me? Oh, who was it? It's Sue from New Zealand. I don't think so. Is it Bernie? Who is it? Come on, who is it? Who reminds me? Is it Bernadette? Can't remember. Anyway, for the bit, we'll go this way so we can read it, because I think that's the edge hunt the other way makes it a little bit harder to see. And I can see Jack all in this camera anyway. Right, we've got Giants from the top. Giants, shoulders, on the shoulders, Giants, shine. Giants, on the shoulders, Giants, shoulders. And with the last one is the hollow crown. So the final one is Mysteries. We will check them all just in case, because it is easy to miss. Not a swap. Dirty hollow crown there. Let's just see the rest. Let's see what we're dealing with. Just technologies. Should we do 2 on the bounce? Let's do 2 on the bounce. We normally get... Is it Anne? Is it Anne who asks for it? Come on, who was it who asked me to do edge hunts? I always forget. Right, let's do another one, because you normally have some good luck with edge hunts. Right, top one. Standing on the shoulders. I think they are all technologies. Has the luck run out for edge hunts? Looks like it has. Right, we'll go for 3. We'll do a third one. We'll do 3. We'll go 3 on the bounce just in case. Just in case. I can see a shiny one here. Will the luster give us the luck? Have a little look, check that. So it says on the standing on the shoulder Giants, we know if the technologies, any other we are interested in. And I think we've got another bag of bust, another bag of technologies. we have. Okay, we're closing the last 5 bags or so. Do put a like on the video if this is the cut of your jib. If you like hunting for treasure every week. I do a solo hunt where it's just me and you on a Sunday. Ooh, nice. And Lady M and I hunt through 50p's twice a week as we battle off a battle royale every single week. Now that's a Charles Darwin, and that is definitely in better condition. You've done well, Sue. Sue, you've done well. Look at that, definitely shiny that side. Me and Laughter on a coin there. Also known as the man and the animal. Oh, have I gone a bit wonky there? I feel like I've gone a bit wonky. So yeah, stick a like on the video. Please do subscribe. That's the best thing you can do for me is subscribe. Watch some of our other videos. Oh, superb. If you want to go the extra mile and become a channel member and everything. Right, that's no, we won't be. Are we swapping that one? No, we're not swapping that one, so we'll stick that to one side. We will get St. Paul's done, and we've got another silver fine. Now we do have this one. It's the Underground Train, one of my favourite £2. It's got the subway tracks around the outside for the London Underground. Let's see how it compares, because we do already have it. It does look like a swap. It is. So it's a shame it's not absolutely perfect, because you've got a little bit of discoloration in that top bit there. However, compared to this one, this has got some marks around, quite, all the way around, a little bit rusty. And the Queen as well, she's got some marks as well. Whereas this side, she's in pretty good nick. So that will go there, 1.69 million. Now, do I keep that one? It's not in very nice condition, do I? Does that go back into circulation? I'll have a think about it. Keep it for the minute. Put it behind me. Keep it for the minute, and then we'll consider what I do with that after I finish filming. Because it is scarce, but the condition just isn't there. And I do have quite a lot of trains, although I've had to clean a few. I've had some dirty trains and dirty roundels, that's for sure. My table's beginning to rattle now. There's that many £2 coins stacked up. Vibrations with the table's beginning to give it a little wobble. Right, there's another Shakespeare Histories. Do find lots of Shakespeare's. Lots of Shakespeare's were released in these neck of the woods, I'm sure. That was another Army Centenary, just like Army Centenaries, we're tripping over them. 4 episodes in, and only need 3 silver fines. Absolutely outstanding. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Right, 1 bag left after this, and that'll be the end of the video, unless there's a little bit tagged on if I found an error once I've gone back through Sue's bags. Final bag. Anything of interest? Any last bag luck? No, unless that's a rotation. No. Right, smashing. So I'd like to say, please do like and subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave us a comment, thumbs up, all that type of scenario. Love it, love reading your guys' comments. And yeah, well done to me. I think a fantastic hunt, and thanks as always to Liz, who does the biz, but it's superb this time. She has taken this episode's crown. That is episode 4 ticked off. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. So not only did I forget to nominate the plum, which is the Magna Carta, the most valuable, the nicest condition, and the lowest mintage of the hunt, I also found a error. 2010, and you might think, hang on a minute, Bungle, you already found a 2010 error with that rotation. But no, it's a 2010 with a double die rotated error. Now, it is very double die adverse error. It's very, very bright in here, so I actually can't see in the camera, but hopefully you will see that underneath the Queen's neck there, it is RRBB. So it looks double stamped. The hub that was made to make the dies, which then stamp the metal, was double. The lettering was doubled. So you can see around the Elizabeth, hopefully you'll see around the Elizabeth that it looks as though it's double stamped. And pretty valuable, I think, at least 20 quid. Nice condition as well. It's in really nice condition, this. Got a little bit of that kind of dye grease around the outer edge of the silver part there. But that is in really nice condition in terms of coinage. So I personally, I don't find that many. I don't think there's that many around. It's at least a £25 coin, I would say. And in that condition, oh, I don't think I would sell that. I think it would take me 40 quid to tempt me away from that, I think. But that will go into the errors collection, and for the minute it will stay on them error piles. So I wonder how many errors we'll find by the time we fill the mat, because we will fill the mat, I'm sure. Right, that's enough of me. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.